course Charizard had to be in this. Alright, guys. And now, we're going to start Pokemon Gold version here. The first ever Pokemon game that I ever played. So it holds a very, very dear spot in my heart. It came out in, as you can see, the year 2000. It was probably 2002 whenever I started playing it. I was probably like 3 years old, but it was like the first game that I ever played from Pokemon, and it is absolutely my favorite. And we're going to go ahead and start here by erasing our current save file, and we're just going to go ahead and start a new game. Get a move on here. I'm so excited. Oh, what time is it? It is 12:14 p.m. So 12. That's night. Okay, so night. This is actually good to know. Night starts at 6 o'clock in this game. I do plan on using an Umbreon because that's like one of my favorite 6 Pokemon. But I would say that's good to know. 6 o'clock. So it is 12. We'll just say 15, just to estimate up. Yikes. Pika-Blue! It's Pika-Blue! Still many mysteries to solve. You are absolutely right. Alright, we'll do the same name that I did in the last play here. There we go. That way, whenever they all get traded up, I know exactly which Pokemon I caught from which games. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Let's go! Let's check out the house. It's been so long since I played this game. What is Mom? Mom, you didn't leave me anything! Oh, you're such a turd. Oh, it's called your pack in this game. It's updated. Oh, I love that so much. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this game corrected the whole, you can only hold so many items. I'm pretty certain this was corrected in this game. It's a TV. Yes, it is. Oh, I got like my own radio. Into the Pokemon channel. DJ Mary. Alright, well that... Interesting. Okay. I don't have a game system here. I just have a TV and some books. Ew. Oh, cool, but I get the town map. Oh yeah, and you have to press the up button to go where you want. This is the way that Nintendo designed us to play this game. Is to go left first to Cyanwood. It's all gonna depend on how I'm feeling. Mom, what's up? Where's my shoes at? You always give me my shoes. Oh, you don't in this game, that's right. I remember. The Poke Gear. Okay, okay. Alright. You mustn't forget. What is today? It is Saturday? Let me double check that. It is. Okay. No. That is correct, yes. Daylight saving. Listen, I don't even want to get in a conversation with daylight savings right now. That is like the stupidest thing that ever existed in the whole world. And I will forever die on that hill. Alright, Mom, what you watching? Dot the sky as two boys ride on a train. Get some lemonade. Freshwater lemonade! Hey! I actually didn't even know it said that. That's pretty cool. Cinnabar Volcano Burger. Dude, I wish she was my mom. That sounds pretty tasty. Oh, this game, it gives me so many memories. What's up? I hear Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. Who is this? Elm's house. Oh, why do you got the smallest house in the town, bro? Are these your grandkids? My husband's always so busy. I hope he's okay. When he's caught up in his Pokemon research, he even forgets to eat. Me too. When I grow up, I'm gonna help my dad. Oh, okay, so he's not like a grandpa. He's just like old. He's just not a grandpa. Alright, whose house is this? Pikachu is an evolved Pokemon. I was amazed by Professor Elm's findings. He's so famous for his research on Pokemon evolution. I wish I could be a researcher like him. Well, you could if you got out of your house, bro. Also, this is the first time they actually tell you about Pikachu not being a basic Pokemon. Which I guess it kind of is, but it's got a baby Pokemon now. Oh, and then there's this guy. Oh yeah, I hate this guy. Coolest rival in any series, though, by the way. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What? Are you staring at me? Kick. Ah! Alright, Professor. There you are. I need to ask you a favor. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. How original. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. Alright. That's pretty much all I need to know. I mean, take a Pokemon, go do the game. Also, notice this window is open, by the way. The window's open. Pleasant breeze is blowing in. This is supposedly the window that our rival comes in and steals one of the 3 Pokemon here. Also, we're gonna save right here because I'm gonna show you guys probably one of the most iconic glitches of the entire game, where you can get all 3 starters. So if you guys are playing along and you want to maybe use all 3 starters, I'm not going to, but I'm going to get them anyway to show you how to do it. So I will go ahead and do that. Let me overwrite the save file. Alright, so let's okay, so we got the Cyndaquil, Totodile, and a Chikorita. Leaf Potato. I love Leaf Potato. No, I don't really want Leaf Potato. Actually, I do want to start with Leaf Potato, because in order to do this, we have a little bit of stuff that we kind of have to do. We have to at least make it to the first town, and we also have to have caught a second Pokemon. So, we're going to go ahead. Actually, just in case it doesn't work. No, okay, no, never mind. I have full faith in myself that this is going to work. So we're going to go ahead, grab this Chikorita after we saved. Now I'm not giving you a nickname. We ain't doing that. Mr. Pokemon lives in Cherry Grove. I got noodles, so I'm eating while I do. Then he tells you can heal your Pokemon here, gives you his phone number, which this is the first game that introduced phone numbers, which is such a cool concept, and I love it. Chikorita. Oh, dude, I got a girl Chikorita. That's awesome. It's holding a berry. I forgot that they're holding a berry. That's pretty cool. Okay, well that's pretty cool. I got a girl Chikorita. This is also the first game that introduced genders. And I will warn you right now that I'm pretty big on the way that, you know, that the genders of the Pokemon. Like, Chikorita, that's a girl. Chikorita. I think Meganium is a graceful, very graceful flower of a woman Pokemon. So, I would have wanted that Chikorita to be a girl anyway. I love it. Also, the first generation, where shinies became a thing, and it's very possible that we could run into a shiny in this playthrough. I don't think I've ever, well, my first time playing Gold, but every time I've played Gold, or even Heart Gold, Soul Silver afterward, I have always ran into a shiny. So, there is a huge possibility to find a shiny within this game. I really don't even need to be doing this. It's just like a good showcase for the first battle, you know? But I don't really have to go out and battle, because we're really going to just be depositing it into a PC. Bing bing bada ding 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 ding. Alright. So this is kind of where we're going. We're just going all the way out here. Run into Cherry Grove. This guy, he's not going to stop you yet, which is good. But we got to get a second Pokemon. So, we can't really do that yet. We have to go up to Cherry Grove, and we have to talk to Mr. Pokemon first. But I do want to be at least level 6, because we have a rival battle. Alright. That should be it for Caterpie. Yeah, level 6. Alright. 1 second. Love it. So then let's go this way. And there's two ways you could go. We could go to the right or to the left. It takes you to the same spot. They both, I believe, have the same amount of patches of grass. It's just they're spaced out differently. I'm just going to run. I'm just going to run, because it really doesn't matter if we win or lose this here. Yeah, we're just going to run. There's no point. And here, Mr. Pokemon, and I believe that's Professor Oak over there. The mystery egg, which is a big mystery. Alright, Mr. Oak. I was just visiting an old friend, Mr. Pokemon. And there's, what is it? It's, there's like, you know how people come up with, like, theories and such like that. There are so many theories stating that Mr. Pokemon is Professor Rowan from the 4th generation. And I don't know if that's true or not, but there's always a theory. So then he does this. He heals you. We get a call from Professor Elm. And he's like, yo, you gotta go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just really hoping I don't run into a shiny on my way. Because I have done that before, where I've run into a shiny on my way there. Or not just in any random game. My first playthrough of maybe it wasn't my first playthrough, but there was a playthrough of Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, there was a playthrough of Ruby and Sapphire where I found a shiny Zigzagoon prior to getting to the place where you get Pokeballs. Oh, I was so upset. But then I see people who find like the automatic battle between the Poochyena. I find like they find a shiny. I just feel so bad for them. And then this guy is the guy who was standing outside. He is our rival. So our goal is just to dwindle him down. And I don't think we're going to win this because he has Leer. And actually, we might. He has Leer, though, and we have Growl. So we can lower his attack. But he lowers our defense, which is not great. I think we are going to win this, actually, which is interesting. Yeah, because Chikorita is like the weakest of all of them. As much as I hate to say that, Chikorita is such a weakling. But Meganium is such a good design for a Pokemon. I just love Meganium. Oh, well, thanks. I really appreciate that. So now we're just going to go back. Try to do this without running into any Pokemon. And I think we can do it. Yeah, we go down here, then we go up around the bend here. And then we just follow the walkway and jump, and there we are. I love this route. Oh my gosh. It's such an iconic route for me. Alright, now we gotta talk to the officer, because that guy came through the window and stole that Cyndaquil. Did you happen to get his name? Oh yeah, his name was Butt. It was 100% Butt. Pokemon's big discovery was the mystery egg. What? Pokemon can have eggs? It's just amazing how we're just now learning about this, you know. Oh yeah, I can't believe it. Pokemon have eggs. I mean, it's new to us, but it shouldn't be new to you. There we go. We got the Pokeballs. We're going to catch our first Pokemon. And this is a little bit of a tedious process, but if you're just moving along, you only have to do it twice. So it's not too terrible. And then this guy's probably going to teach us how to catch Pokemon, right? Oh, yeah. Yep. No, I don't need help. I don't need help, I promise. I got it. Misa knows what I'm doing. Alright, we'll get this we'll get this Pidgey. It'll probably be left with, like, yeah, a little... I thought it was going to be less than half, so we could do another tackle on it. Hopefully we don't get a crit, or we'll just miss altogether. Tackle is such a crap move in this game. I mean, it's really a crap move all the time, but it's like extra crappy in this game. Ta-da! The tiny bird. Tiny bird. Alright. Okay, we have to go through this grass. It's unavoidable! Aw. Little sentry. But we got everything we need. We have the starter Pokemon. We have a Rando. So now we're going to go into the Pokemon Center, which looks 1,000,000 times better. I love this Pokemon Center. And we're gonna go ahead and give this Chikorita a Pokeball to hold. Because it'll just give me an extra Pokeball in the long run. So what you're gonna do, our goal here is to deposit the starter Pokemon. And this is also a way to get a, it's also a way, if you have that Pokemon holding an item, it duplicates the item, or it keeps the item on it. Now, be careful with this, because it could corrupt your save file, but you just gotta do it right. So you deposit that Pokemon, and then we're gonna change the box. And if you remember from the last game, changing your box actually saves the game. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're going to want to change the box to the second box under. We're going to switch, and then whenever it saves, we're going to wait for it. Well, first off, I have to do this. And then as soon as it says, what is it? As soon as it says saving, yeah, right there. So as soon as it says saving, we reset, and we go back. And I think the reason why it works the way that it does, yeah, and then we're brought back to here, which is where we started. So we're going to go ahead and grab the second starter. But I think the way this works the way it does is because whenever you save the file, it saves the boxes before it saves the actual game data. So I'm going to take this Totodile. And I want a boy Totodile. So, alright, give me your number. Let's go. Out of here. Scoop boo. It is a girl. Let's see. I wonder, I don't know the Pokédex yet, so I can't check to see if I already do have that Pokemon. So I don't think that works. But I do want a boy Totodile, so I'm gonna reset for a boy. It won't take too long. No! I want totes my goats! Get over here. Although, it's funny because the rarity of getting a female starter is actually really kind of rare. It's like a 12.5% chance to get a female starter because they're one of the gender groups that's like really awkward, and it's like Eevee is the same way. So it's like an 87.5% chance that it's gonna be that Totodile could be a boy, and then a 12.5 that it's a girl. So that's so cool. I just don't understand why they didn't make it like a 50-50. Alright, we don't really need to talk to anybody. We get the premise of what we're doing here. We are just walking around, not running in anything. I love that. I want to beat up all the Caterpies. Oh yeah, man. Smooth as butter. No! Lumpy butter. I don't want to run into any Pokemon at all, because any chance of a shiny is like terrifying to me. I don't want to even run into a Pokemon at all. I just don't want a shiny yet. Okay. Are we really? Oh my gosh! I love this. This makes me so happy. Now he does heal you here, so I do at least want to get to level 6, because that'll give me a good chance to beat the rival. This level 4 Pidgey should definitely definitely do it. I'm in like a speed tie with this Pidgey. There we go. Alright. Now we're going into Mr. Pokemon's house. And same process as before. And the music is like so amazing. I think personally it's a tie-up between, I think, Gen 2 and Gen 5 music for me. I'll admit I'm not a huge fan of Unova, but the music from Gen 5 is just banger after banger. It's just so good. But like Gen 2 is the same way for me. Even the route music. There we go. Oh my gosh. We are actually going to make it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. We'll go over here. That way we don't have to run in any more grass. I forgot that was there until just now. We won't even have to hit, well, probably 3 blades of grass the whole way there. Alright. Where you at, butt? Alright. And then we're just gonna scratch for our lives. Oh no. Oh dude, that red color would have actually been a sick shiny Totodile color. I wish they would have done that. That's pretty cool. Alright, well I'm just gonna leer you. I love how it's like Superman laser beams, like pew! This should do a good bit of damage. Eh. Well, I'm still ahead, so that tells me something. One more will do it. Oh, yeah. Rage. I think Totodile is the only Pokemon, or the only starter here in this gen that learns a move at level 7. It's not like a great move. I think it's better in the early generations, though, than it is in the newer gens. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, we just made it. We just made it back home. We are in the home stretch. I made a wrong turn. There we go. Alright. Mr. Officer. Yes. Obviously, booty. Alright, I'm here. It looks like I'm like trying to push him out the window. Before you leave, you should talk to your mom. I didn't even do that the first time. I'll do it the last time, though. Just for plot armor. Normally, this girl stops you. I'm pretty certain the reason why they stop you, though, is because your mom actually gives you, like, the rest of your resources in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but not in this game. Yeah. Find me another Pidgey. Ooh. I hate Rattata. Every single game that I play with a Rattata in it, it is always a shiny Rattata. Always. And I hate it so much. I'm gonna use Rage. That was a crit. Ew. What? Okay. That's another thing in this game, is Pokemon can break out on the last wiggle. I'm pretty certain in the first game they couldn't do that. And in this game they can just psych and then break out. Such a pain. Rat! Alright, that'll do me. That's all I need. Now oh my god, 2 steps. Leave me be. Now here's the moment of truth. If it worked, and I'm pretty certain it will, why can't I stand on the cushions? I'll go into this PC here, and I will be able to withdraw our Chikorita from the previous playthrough. So now, I have this Totodile, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a Pokeball. Alright. We're already in box 1, so we're going to go ahead and deposit this Totodile. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to switch, and then as soon as we click yes, wait for it to say, wait for it to say this. Anywhere from, like, don't turn off, like, something like that, and then just reset it. You have a very, very wide window, it feels like, in this game. There we go. And we're back at the beginning. So now, we want our boy Cyndaquil. Our good boy. This is the one we're going to be using, because I love Cyndaquil. Typhlosion is my fave. Boo doo 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 doo. Yeah. That's my boy. My boy. All right. And now the game begins. So, from this point forward, I am using Cyndaquil. So I want my Cyndaquil to be decently leveled, so I will battle it, or I will actually battle every wild Pokemon I come across, just to make sure that it's sufficiently leveled. The next Pokemon that I capture isn't super far from here either, and I believe I can catch it even before the first gym, so I should be good. Already using the berry. Alright. Oh, okay. So I learned Smoke Screen at level 6. That Totodile learns that at level 7. Chikorita just doesn't learn anything then. Just to add more insult to injury for Chikorita. Poor thing. Oh, I hate Tackle. It's the worst. It's so bad. Like, why is the only move that I have able to miss? I hate that so much. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, I thought I missed. It waited just like a millisecond longer than normal. Where am I? You know what? Yeah, that's right. There is a potion over there. As much as I hate to say it, I don't think I'm going to survive if I keep fighting. But I do need this potion. So, we're just going to do the, you know, the normie stuff. Alright. Oh, wait. No! If I wouldn't have done that. Okay, we're just gonna go down. Go straight forward, go! Yes! Alright. Easy. So now, the real moment of truth. If we go in, we have our Chikorita and our Totodile. All before we even battle the rival. We really shouldn't have any more than one Pokemon yet. But I'm here mainly to get my Pokeballs. Just in case I run into a shiny on the way up or back. I'm not taking any chances. So there we go. And now let's take a look at them. So we got them right here. We got Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile. Probably one of the most infamous glitches of this generation was the ability to just do this. But it's also really nice because these are all legal, and you can actually trade them up to wherever you need to, to trade them, and they're going to have their hidden abilities. Otherwise, you would have only been able to have one of them. And then you would have had to have restarted the game to get them, because this is one of the only games where you can really get the hidden abilities for these specific Pokemon. So, I'm just going to go ahead and save. That way, because I know everything's in order, obviously. Everybody is here. All the guys. So I have 2 Pokeballs. So I could just go ahead and start catching Pokemon. But I'm really more concerned about keeping them just in case I find a shiny. I really don't know what level I even learn anything in this game. So I'm going to pull up Cyndaquil's dex real quick. Alright, Cyndaquil. This is Pokemon Gold and Silver. You learn Ember at level 12? Ew. Oh my god, dude. Dude, you don't learn anything. I could wait until level 46 to get Flamethrower on Cyndaquil. Ooh. Big XP right there. Oh yeah, you can't get to this lake here, but you can in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This lake specifically was designed, I think, as, what was it, Violet City? Do I have the map in here? No, not yet. Okay, well, I will eventually. But I always wondered in this game, I'm like, how do you get to that area? Well, you don't. Not in this game, anyway. Let's go ahead. We can do this. Ooh, but I learned Typhlosion learns Flamethrower at level 60. That's terrible. But I'll probably be at Mount Silver by the time that, you know, I'm about to learn that, so. Oh my. Mr. Pokemon, please heal me. Please heal me. I will definitely be level 8 by the time I finish the rival battle, but I'd like to be level 8 before I even get to the rival. Richard. I love ramen noodles. Oh my gosh. They're like my favorite thing in the world. I mean, we could just catch it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, yeah. Is it a rat? I'm keeping one Pokeball, just in case I find a shiny. You never know. And I'm not taking any chances. Hey, old Mr. Pokemon. do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. And we are off. No. Not me hoping to run into a Pokemon. Oh, but I kind of want it. I kind of want it. I do. I want my little Caterpie. Alright, Pidgey. Come on, Pidgey. You little purple bird. They really went hard with the shading in this game. Ooh, buddy. Alright. Come on, catch that thing. Catch that thing. Boom. Looks like a green apple getting covered in candy coating. Makes me hungry. Worm. Oh yeah, get that Caterpie. Alright, let me get this tree. Thank you. Can never have too many berries. I should not have any Pokemon right now other than the starter. But I have 2 Pokemon that could help me in backup if I need it, but I don't think I will. Fight me. You're never gonna hit your moves. You're terrible. Ah, except for that one. Oh, come on. What is this bogus? What is this? What even is this? You're kidding me. I'm not losing to the first battle because some ding-dong got a critical hit. Alright. Take him out. He does that much damage to me regularly. I don't think that's fair. Oh my gosh, I really did pick, like, the most difficult. Oh yeah, smoke screen coming in clutch. Dead. Had to use both of my potions for that. I guess that makes up for the Pokeballs that I kind of cheated in. Are you happy you won? Abso-freaking-lutely. He literally just told him your name. Like, why would you steal something and then be like, oh yeah, my name is this? Alright, give me that berry. Whoo, buddy. Ding 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 where he was butt first, and then he was booty. His name now just has to be Cheeks. It has to be. Yeah, Cheeks. Hey, this is the third time I'm pushing you out the window. I got an egg. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I guess now it matters. I never added my Cyndaquil. Do have it here though. Where though? There we go. Aw, little Cyndaquil. How cute. There's my little Cyndaquil. Alright, now we leave. Oh no, that's right, Pokeballs. I definitely did not have any of these before. I don't even know what a Pokeball is, really. Sucker. Alright, Mom, I'm leaving. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Oh, I have like 20 of them. Oh yeah, save some money for me. That's right. Yeah, save it. Do it. Do it. Save the money. And if you don't talk to her now, she actually does call you, like whenever you go past a certain point here in this next route, to tell you the exact same thing. And I guess just for story purposes, yeah, teach me how to catch your Pokemon. Why does the guy look like a thumb? Like, he looks like my thumb. You're not fooling anybody. I know you're just a thumb wearing a shirt. Thanks for the toot, though. Appreciate it. Alright. And we got ourselves a Chikorita! Oh, I guess I should scroll down a little bit. So, checking for Rattata, it looks like, is a 5% in the... Why is it so low? Because, like, Rattata's supposed to be, like, a nighttime Pokemon. And this is the first game that introduced the day and night cycle. So, Hoot Hoot can be found only at night at an 85%. I didn't mean to run. My button's stuck. Oh, that's bogus. That's fine. We'll find another. Sentrets are a 40% chance right now. Okay, well, I already caught you. And I don't want you. And now they actually show the little Pokeball icon in the top left. So it can tell you whether or not you've caught the Pokemon. You don't just have to guess. I love that. Alright. And they're not going to tell you this, but in this route up here, I actually think it's much easier to find Rattata. You have to look everywhere. You can't climb ledges, but you can jump down from them to take a shortcut. No. And I think in this game only, there's Jigglypuff. I think it's Jigglypuff, Geodude. Oh yeah, Spearow too. I forgot about Spearow, buddy. How you doing, bro? Oh, I'm so gonna die. I'm so gonna I'm gonna kill him. I don't want to kill him. I don't even think there's routes on here. Oh, it is. Nice. Yeah. Rattata has a 20% chance here. That's much better. So Rattata, Spearow for 35%. Jigglypuff is a 5%. Geodude is a 40%. Okay. So let's get this Spearow. It's another Pokemon that I always find shinies of. Freaking Spearow, Rattata, and Bellsprout. All three of them. It's like I'm always getting a shiny of those guys, and it drives me nuts. Although I do like Victory Bell's shiny, but Spearow's is just ugly. It looks like somebody vomited all over it. It's just puke green. Rattata's gold. And then Raticate just looks like he went to Alola. Aw, sorry, Pidgey. Maybe next time. Caterpie! Don't die! Are you kidding me? Why? Why did that even happen? Why did that even happen? Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. My Caterpie is actually just like Hulk Hogan. Let's do it. Hulk Hogan, go get him. I cannot believe that happened. Well, at least I know I can catch this Rattata. Once I catch this Rattata, and then I got the Spearow. So it's literally just Spearow, Jigglypuff, Geodude. But Jigglypuff is a 5% encounter here, which is crazy. Gotta get all these noodles out of here. And I am aware that I did catch a lot of these Pokemon in the previous game, but I kind of want to do what I did in the last game and just prove that all of them can be caught. Okay, so my level 8 Cyndaquil can do damage and not kill it. However, I do want a male Spearow, so I'm going to fight it down. Also, I feel, because it always ends up making me take extra time if I'm choosing, like the gender of the Pokemon that I want. And I feel like that always ends up leading me into getting shinies. So, only because I end up spending more time in an area, obviously more encounters, increases my chance. So, I'm going to kind of play this as if I were just playing it normally. I'm scared to level up, though, because if I level up, I don't think I'm going to be able to... I think that Spearow is just going to die. So I think I am just going to wait. Oh, it's a Geodude. I'm not going to do any damage to this thing at all. Oh my. I'll lower its defense a little bit with some laser beams. Jigglypuff appears at level 3 or level 5. And I think Jigglypuff has higher defenses, so I think it should survive a tackle, even from a level 9. Oh yeah, that's good. Only problem is, I have to be able to get all of these Pokemon. I still have to catch that Sentret. I gotta catch Hoot Hoot. And now I'm probably not gonna get all of them. That sucks. Oh my god. You're a Geodude. You are a toy. So now all I'm going to have room for is that Spearow and Jigglypuff, and hopefully that Jigglypuff goes in on the first ball, or I'm just going to be wasting my time here. Such an interesting spot to just throw a Jigglypuff in, like, Jigglypuff can only be found, like, here. It's just kind of funny. There's the Spearow. Now, we already tested this, and Tackle did not kill it. Okay. We're in good hands now. So, let's go ahead. If this doesn't capture it and I have to use a second ball, we're going to have to go back until I can get some more money to rack up for some Pokeballs. Okay. I have one ball for a Jigglypuff, and that's it. Tiny burb. And I guess I have Rattata, so now everything from the previous route, it's only Sentret that I have to get from the next route, or the previous route. And just Jigglypuff from here, so... I think I am just going to run from things. One in every 20 should be a Jigglypuff. I think it's going to have Sing, too. So it's going to be extra annoying. Alright, I'm going to give it like 3 more encounters. And then, if not, I'll come back later. One more encounter. Nope. Alright, we gotta go get more Pokeballs anyway. I never want to be without Pokeballs. Center it. Center it. Center it. Center it. I know I could find one of those. But I want a girl center it. So we're gonna keep looking here. Heyo. And now I'm not even gonna try with Cyndaquil. My team just, oh god. Alright, I love Geodude's sprite. That's so cool. Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything to me. Whoop. Alright, one more. Please don't be a crit. Oh, you would miss. You're terrible. Missed 2 in a row? Come on, dude. It's like a 95% accuracy move. Come on, we got one ball left. There's no way this can't catch it. Okay. Now all we gotta do is come back at night and get a Hoot Hoot. So we got plenty of time for that. I hope I can buy Pokeballs here. Alright, you walk me around, right? Then you give me the map icon, I think. It's right here's Pokemon Center. You can do stuff here. There's a Pokemon. There's a shop. You can buy anything except shoes. And probably Pokeballs. That's right. Here's the ocean. That's about it. And this is where I live. Thanks. Alright. There we go. Okay, we got the map card. So now we can go into the Pokegear and look at the map. And this is where we're at right now. I'm going to heal real quick. I feel that's a little necessary. Now, the only other thing that does stink is they didn't fix the box issue, where you still have to switch boxes, and it doesn't switch them for you. But the good thing is it tells you how many is in each box now. So if I know I'm getting close, I'm just going to change it. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. And I don't need you. Alright, please let me be able to buy Pokeballs here. Yay! Oh, it still doesn't have the functionality to max out. 16! Thank you, brother. See you later. I should actually keep a Pokemon with me in the case that I need to weaken down this Jigglypuff. And I'm thinking the best option for that would definitely be Geodude. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him with me. that's right. I can't. That's not a ledge to jump down. Alright, I ain't leaving till I find this Jigglypuff. And I better not find a shiny Spearow on the way. I may as well level up while I'm here. I love how Growl is just like a slowed down version of their cry. So many cool details in these games. Oh, it's gotta be here somewhere. Gotta be here somewhere. Now I won't kill it. Because the Growl's gonna lower my attack just enough. Yay! Jigglypuff! That was actually surprisingly quicker than I thought. So let's go ahead and get that Geodude out here. I knew it. I knew you were going to start with some bullshit. Oh my. Well, at least in this game, though, sleep isn't entirely broken. I still have a chance to attack. And I can attack the same turn that I wake up. Is that all it knows? Is Sing? That was a crit. That's tough. Alright. I think this is good enough. I don't think we need any more. I'm not going to risk it. It might take like 3 or 4 Pokeballs. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be on the first try. How about that? You little cotton candy ball. Give me that thing. Oh, yeah. That was so much quicker than I thought it was going to be. Aww. That's literally all it knows. That's actually horrendous. I'm so sorry that that is your only moveset. I did also... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to jump down. But I did also catch the lowest level one that I could have possibly caught. And that might make a difference. Alright. Oh, come on. We can't get that yet. I think what I'm going to do here... I need to make a notes page. One second. Actually. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a notes page on my Google Drive. Of all the items we need to come back and get later. So, go ahead and create a new text document. We will label it Pokemon Gold items. Because the first one that we're not going to be able to get is in Cherry Grove City, in the water. And that is a Mystic Water. And that's going to actually help us out whenever we get our future water types. So, I would love to be able to get that. And now we're on to the next route here, which is Route 30. Oh, look, it's a banana! Oh, we're just gonna kill it. We're just gonna kill it. So I already did all that. Available Pokemon. You can only catch Caterpie in this game, and Metapod, of course. Weedle and Kakuna are in Silver. Let's see, Ladybuzz, a 30% in the morning. Spinarak is a 30%. Yeah, but okay, Ladybuzz is only in Silver, and it's in the morning. Spinarak is a 30% at night, so I can catch Spinarak in this game at night. At night. 30%, but only at night. So I'm going to have to come back here for this. So I'm also going to put, or get a, I'm going to have to make a list of, I don't know, Pokemon spots I'm going to have to go back to. Oh, shoot. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's go over here. So we're going to go ahead and make a new text document. What does this guy have to say? I think doesn't he give you something? Pokemon like berries. Oh yeah, thanks for the berry, bald man. You look like you sell Magikarps for a living. Get out of here. Dude, all these Metapods, this is great. Love this. So, Pokemon Gold. Pokemon. We'll go ahead. We know we gotta come back and get, what was that first route called? This is Route 30. What's that? Route 29. So, Route 29. Let's see. Hoot Hoot. Then we gotta come back here to Route 30. Oh yeah, level 10 for Spinarak. So Route 30. Spinarak. Alright. I kind of want to go up here. There is a berry tree that we can access, and these berries are going to be helpful in the future. Berries are actually the most underrated thing, I feel, in every single Pokemon game, and I'm surprised that more people don't use them. They're very, very easy to use. You get them, and they do the same thing that like an Antidote would do, or a Paralyze Heal, but they cost like 20 times less. Like, you can sell a berry for like 10 bucks. I can sell a Paralyze Heal for like 150. So, I think it's very worth it. And see, this is a Poison Cure berry, which would have been I think a P.E.K.K.A berry. Because like Ralst berries, I know, cure burn. Cherry berries cure paralysis. I think Pekka berries cure poison. And Chesto berries cure sleep. So, just different things like that, but they renamed them going into the third game. So this is like the beta version of that, almost. And I just think that's so cool. Alright, and now here it comes. Oh, not this guy. This guy right here is the main man. This is the main man right here. Good old youngster Joey. With his top-notch 100% Rattata. He's like the laughing stock of the entire franchise. And he shows up in like every single game, which I love. Good old youngster Joey. And you know, I actually forgot. There is a hidden item over here. In his little flower bed. Maybe it's on the east one. Yeah. There you go. There's a potion there. Okay, we already did that. We already did that. We already did that. This is where Mom buys us. Yeah, so if you save, you do the savings option for your mom and she saves your money for you, she can actually spend your money, which isn't great, but sometimes it's kind of cool. Because, like, she can buy, like, dolls. Like, the big giant Snorlax doll for your room. And she also has a chance to give you a Moonstone. Which, if you were to get one this early in the game, you could evolve that Jigglypuff, like, right off the bat. And you also get Nidoran, male and Nidoran female, coming up in one of the next routes. Yes, I did, Aries. How are you doing this morning? There we go. This next guy here should have a Pidgey and a Rattata. Oh, I could go for a good bagel right now, but I'm doing good. Let's see, yep, Pidgey Rattata. So this is youngster Mikey. Youngster Mikey has a much, even though he only has one more Pokemon than youngster Joey, he is already 1,000,000 times better. Just by having this Pidgey. Poor youngster Joey gets the short end of the stick. I'm about to run out of power points for tackle, so I should probably go back and heal real quick. Actually, I don't think I have to worry about it. I only got one more trainer left in this route. Nah, I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, I'm still doing it. So, I want to actually find out. Oh, yeah, okay. So if you talk to them afterward, you can register their numbers. Youngster Joey is one of the guys that you can register numbers in. And I'm pretty certain, actually, in this game that you can't register every trainer's number in because you have to delete numbers to make room for more numbers, if I'm remembering that correctly. I know in Heart Gold and Soul Silver they give you unlimited numbers because it acts pretty much as the verse seeker. Yeah, this is the game that all that started in, and then they took it away in Ruby and Sapphire and added it back in Emerald, which I loved. So I also, Aries, at the beginning of this stream here, because this is the start of Pokemon Gold, I did the glitch where I got all 3 of the starters, just to show that it could be done. So the first like 35 minutes of the stream was actually just dedicated to us getting the 3 starters through some glitches. But I'm only using one of them in this playthrough. And the last guy here has a Caterpie and a Caterpie. How original. And it's not this guy or girl. I'm not a trainer, but if you look in one of the eyes, prepare to battle. Okie day. It's this guy with the bowl cut. So you have to save in front of the Pokeballs at the beginning, and then you just have to make it far enough to where you get Pokeballs, catch a second Pokemon, then you have to deposit the starter into the box, and then change the box, but before it saves, you have to shut it off mid-save, and then it restarts you back to where you were at the Pokeballs. But by the time you get to the PC, you can see that the Pokemon that you deposited is still in the PC. And then, of course, you just picked up the second starter. So you just do the same thing. You repeat the process, deposit it, and then, change the boxes while it's saving. And then just get your third starter, and then now you have all 3 starters. Is pretty much how it works. It sounds a lot more complicated than it is, but it's like a very tedious process. It does take a while, because you have to essentially beat the beginning of the game like 3 times. Which only takes about, 10 minutes. And this is where your mom would normally call you if you didn't already set up your primary savings account, but I already did that. Oh yeah, here comes Bellsprout. In every freaking game, this is where I found my last playthrough of Pokemon Gold. I found my shiny Bellsprout right here. I literally am always finding shiny Bellsprouts, shiny Rattatas, and shiny Spearows. So I'm just going to catch this Bellsprout and move on with my life and hope I never find another one ever again. Because I'm so tired of finding shiny Bellsprouts. I think this is, like, so far the 3rd game that I've found a shiny Bellsprout in, which is insane to me. So, we got that. Hoot Hoot and Spinarak can also be found here at night, but not really a concern of mine until, of course, nighttime. So it's going to be a while before we really get to that point. Okay, so we got an antidote near the outside of the cave here. The Bitterberry is, oh, yeah, Joey, I literally just left you. Like, isn't it nice out? My Rattata's looking awesome. I wish I could show you. Oh yeah, I managed to beat a tough Metapod. See you later. Bye, Joey. See ya. Alright, I'm gonna take this. I don't know what a Bitterberry does. I have no idea. And then there's a Pokeball south of the pond and the ledge. Right here. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Grab that real quick. And then I'm going to write in my notes here, there is the TM for Nightmare here, but I can't get it yet. So what route is this? This is Route 31. So I'm going to write this down real quick. Route 31. Is that TM? 50. Nightmare. And that's given to you from this guy right next to this tree here. After delivering Kenya the Spearow. My sister actually used Kenya. She stole Kenya from the guy she was supposed to deliver it to, and she used Kenya throughout the entire game, which it is a very nice Pokemon, and also because it's not your OT, it gets increased experience, so it's kind of nice actually. Also, in here, Dark Cave specifically, let's see, there is a potion up at the top. So I feel like if I run here, go here, I'm looking at it in the dark, so I don't really know where anything's at. Yeah, see that ball right there? That's what I need to get to. So I need to catch a Zubat from in here because I am going to be using a Crobat in my playthrough on this game because I haven't used one in a long time. So I'm going to use a Crobat. Okay, now I'm against the water. Now I'm against the two rocks. We're going to jump over a ledge, and there we are. That's the potion. Honchkrow was introduced in Gen 4. Murkrow actually came out in this game and was a basic Pokemon up until Gen 4 whenever it came out. But I do love Honchkrow, and I would use Honchkrow any given moment. So we gotta go down here and then take a left. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's my Zubat. But I don't want a female Zubat. I want to get a male Zubat. So I'm going to keep on looking. And I believe there's also a chance to get a 1%... Yeah. There's a chance for a 1% Dunsparce in this game. Here. Now, in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can get it by smashing the rocks, and it shows up as like a 30% chance to capture, or 30% chance to find. In this game, you can't find it in the rocks. You can actually only find it during a Dunsparce swarm. Otherwise, it is a 1% encounter. I can tell you that I'm not going to be looking for any of the 1% encounters. I'm just going to gather... There's a hiker right before Azalea Town that actually tells you whenever Dunsparce swarms are happening, and you can just find one at a much easier rate then. Like, during a Dunsparce swarm, Dunsparce have a 40% chance to spawn. That is so much easier than looking for a 1%. And I'm just not going to. I'm just not going to. So unless I find one here by accident. But I am going to put this in the notes. Dark Cave. Dunsparce. That way I remember to come back to it. There we go. Yeah, swarms were a thing in Gen 4 actually as well. And then they kind of revamped it in Gen 5 for Black and White. But swarms started actually in Gen 2. Just not the same way. Swarms are initiated in most games. After beating the Elite Four, you get swarms of Pokemon that don't necessarily... like, for example, in Gen 5. Or even Gen 4, really. Swarms in Gen 5 are done after you beat the Elite Four. You can find Pokemon that wouldn't normally spawn there. In Gen 2, all of the swarms that you're going to see in this game are Pokemon that just are a 1% encounter normally, but have a much higher increased chance to find that Pokemon as of the time of the swarm. In Gen 5, swarms were actually shown on the billboards in between routes. Every single day was a new one. In this game, they're actually shown by... Each character has there's a chance for specific NPCs to call you that you registered in your phone. And those specific NPCs have a chance to call you about the swarm, and that is what activates the swarm for... Like, for example, there's a hiker right outside of... I can't remember what the cave name is, but it's right outside of Azalea Town. This is going to be my Zubat. And, he tells you whether or not there's going to be Dunsparce swarms. And then you just go and you catch it. Super simple and easy. In Gen 4, though, swarms are a little bit different. It's been a long time since I've played Gen 4 and even done anything with swarms, so I don't really know much about that. I'm kind of worried that this is going to kill it. But, like, I'm not going to use Bellsprouts. It's just not going to do anything. I think I'll be okay. It is level 4. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're totally fine. And it's just a Zubat. I probably can throw a ball at this half health and still have a very high chance to capture. So I'm not really concerned about it. Yeah, easy. Done. So, there's also some items here that we get in a later visit. So I'm going to write those down as well. So this is Dark Cave. There's an elixir. Northeast area. Let's see. In a dead end path. Then this is a hyper potion in the northeast area near the northernmost ledge. I should probably put that elixir is hidden. And then there's a full heal. Alright. So Zubat here is going to be our next partner member, so I'm going to go ahead and add him. Oh, wait a minute. That's so weird. It didn't save the, yeah, it didn't save the Cyndaquil that I put in here. So I'm going to add this real quick. So image. Then we'll add another one here. And we'll set that one to our Zubat. Zubat evolves pretty early-ish, so I think we're going to be okay. Like level 20-something. Consider that kind of early. Alright. So, now we got our two members here. We got Zubat and Cyndaquil. Ooh. Alright, now we're just gonna get out. So that's the guy right there that gives us the TM for Nightmare. And now that I have this Zubat, I'm probably gonna have to switch train it for a little bit, at least until it's like level 12. Because all it knows right now is a really crappy move. Leech Life. And it's not going to learn Wing Attack until, like, its late 20s. But it does learn Bite. Does this guy really have a level 2 Caterpie? Oh my. I don't even know if this is worth switching out on. I'm totally not switching out. These guys are like level 3s. I'm gonna get 10 XP from each one of them. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. You just had to poison me. You're useless. Do no damage. But you just had to poison me. That's fine, though. I'll still beat him and get to the Pokemon Center before I even have to worry about it, because this is, I believe, the only trainer I have to worry about here. The only thing I really have to worry about, though, is I can't let my Zubat die, because Zubat evolves from happiness. Cyndaquil's probably gonna die. So 1, 2, 3, and there's the Pokemon Center. Sorry, Cyndaquil. So at least it wasn't Zubat. Because Zubat evolves from happiness into Crobat, and I'm not about to make it harder, because Crobat is also a very hard Pokemon to get to a Crobat. So I might be stuck with a Golbat for a while, and that's okay. But Bellsprout, leave my presence. So we'll go ahead and grab these items real quick in here. What does that say? In the clearing near the southern exit on the tree. Oh, right here. No? Oh, wait a minute. There's, like, actually a tree, isn't there? Alright, yeah, there's a cut tree here, but I can't get there yet. It is. It's friendship. I just always call it happiness for some reason. Because happiness and friendship are, like, the same thing. Is that paralyzed cure berry? And then I'm going to go ahead and update these items, because there are a few items here that we're not going to be able to get for a bit. So this is in Violet City now, is where we're at. There is a Hyper Potion. What's that? End of the path behind the cut tree, right? Yeah. And there's a rare candy in the clearing beyond the lake. And then there's a PP up in the clearing beyond the western lake. Alright. And that pretty much does it for items here. I I would say that I'd like to learn Bite before I have to worry about going into battle these guys up here. And there's also Ghastlies that we need to be able to catch. So this is in Sprout Tower, which we can only catch at night. So I'm not really hyper concerned about getting this. But this is Sprout Tower. We do have to go here to get the HM for Flash. And our rival's actually up here too, so. And every single one of these guys has a Bellsprout. So that's all they have is Bellsprout. There we go. And we should be able to get every single item here on the first try. And we're going to have to switch train for, like, all of this, which is going to be a pain. Zubat can't learn Wing Attack in this game for a while. But it won't do any damage to my Cyndaquil, so I do have that to look forward to. It does give me a good bit more experience, though, so I'm okay with this. Oh yeah, I'm almost already level 5 just from that one Bellsprout. I learned Bite at level 12. I learned Supersonic at level 6, so... Zubat doesn't get any flying-type moves early. It gets Leech Life at level 1, which is what it is now. Level 6 is its next move. It'll get Supersonic. And then it gets Bite at level 12. It gets Confuse Ray at level 19. And it gets Wing Attack at level 27. So, I will not be able to use it for a hot minute. And the funny thing is Zubat evolves at level 22. So it'll actually evolve into a Golbat before it even gets its first flying-type move. But then the problem with that is my Zubat, after it evolves, it goes from a level 27 Wing Attack to a level 30 Wing Attack on Golbat. And then Mean Look, which is the real reason why I'm getting this Golbat, is because of Mean Look. Because it's going to help me get those roaming legendaries. It would be much more beneficial if I had something that had Mean Look and also could put something to sleep. The only thing in this entire game that can do that is Smeargle, of course. But I have different plans for Smeargle later. And Ghastly. But, like, Ghastly can do that. But, like, I can't trade with anybody to get Gengar in this game. So I'm going to be stuck with a Haunter, which isn't going to be great at all. Oh, we finally learned Ember. That's so nice. I'll be able to one-shot things now. And also, I won't have a flyer, because Golbat is my intended flyer. So I thought about this really hard, because I'm like, Golbat would be great, but, like, I'm also going to use Umbreon, and Umbreon has the ability to learn Mean Look as well. So we have a chance of having double Pokemon that'll be able to help us here. And I will say, without... because the Dusk Ball doesn't exist yet, they are much, much harder to catch in these games than they are in the future games. Let's see. Yeah, so Umbreon learns Mean Look at level 42, which actually isn't that bad. I thought it was going to be later than that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. pretty decent experience though for Bellsprout. But this is really for Zubat, because I want Zubat to learn Bite before I have to go battle the gym leader. I don't know if it's going to be level 12 by that time, though. I'm not really going to have anything good by then. Alright, we took him out. Oh, that's the right way to go. Oh, look, the first Pokemon I'm running into. There's only rats and ghosts in this whole place. That's all there is. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't escape. I have wings. How can I not escape? Okay, so we're gonna take on that. That's pretty good. At least we'll have a level 6 after this. Maybe even a level 7. I didn't see how many Pokemon he had. Probably has 3 like everybody else. There's Supersonic. And one more to finish Sage Edmund off. Am I going to be level 7 by the end of this? No. That is okay. Alright, so let's continue on here. These level 6s will give almost double the experience, so that'll be nice. So where I was getting like 20 experience apiece, I'll probably end up getting like 40 something for each of them. And I know it'll be a one-shot. 54 for each of them, that's awesome. Now, sadly he doesn't have 3 of those. That would be like a straight XP for him. I feel like the Sages, they kind of look like that one puppet from Goosebumps. That's like all I can think about whenever I see them. Oh, this one's level 7. They're getting scarier. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, I figured that would be a 2-shot. Troy. Chorky. Oof. I only care about strong Pokemon. Cheeks used an escape rope. Get out of here, Cheeks. Alright. Now we gotta battle some level 7 Bellsprouts. That'll be pretty easy. And I will be level 8 by the end of this. Yeah. Ooh, he's level 10. That's scary. I hope it doesn't have Peck. Oh, yeah, you could do that all night. That's fine. Go ahead. Oh my, that did like nothing. This should be 2 more embers. Nah, it's not bad. I could take Tackle. I was just worried about Peck. Alright. Here's this final Bellsprout. Go on, Zubat. Growth now works on its special attack and not its special stat as a whole. Moving forward, upgrading. Oh, I am like literally 5 experience points from level 14. And I evolve at level 14 too. Alright, I'll take that escape rope. Thank you. And I'm just gonna use it. Nice. Alright. We got this. I think we could just take this gym on as is. I think we'd be fine. He says, let me see if you're good enough for Falkner. Yeah, no. Cyndaquil, come on. Let's just go for some embers here. Right. Go. Yeah, one more should do it. That'll do, donkey. Zubat level 9. Cyndaquil's level 14. Oh, man. Level 14 means we get a Quilava. Boom. That's right. Oh. Where is it? It should be this one right here. Make him a little bit bigger. There we go. Alright. We now have our Quilava. And we'll move on. I don't think we're going to have much of a problem here. I feel like Flame Wheel comes on pretty soon. I feel like we learned Flame Wheel pretty early. Like 16 maybe. We're just gonna switch right out. My poor Zubat does not have the capacity to do this stuff yet. Alright. Do it again. And switch again. The entire beginning of this game is just going to be me switch training Zubat. Until he learns Bite, he's literally useless. But as long as he doesn't die, we're fine. Oh, dude, I'm like one-shotting these Pidgeys. Like, I don't even think this is a problem. I think I can just battle the gym leader now. Come on, Falkner. By the way, this guy has, like, the most illegal Pokemon of all time. And he's kind of a jerkwad. Here he's going to send out his Pidgey. And we are just going to switch right out. It is a level 7, and we just got done demolishing a level 7. So, we shouldn't have a problem. As long as it doesn't use Mud Slap, which it does know. It's its signature move, or his signature move as a gym leader is Mud Slap. I kind of hate him for that. Because, like, if you pick the fire starter, you were just, like, setting yourself up for failure here. But that's okay. Because I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. And then he's got a Pidgeotto. Mind you, Pidgey doesn't evolve until level 18. And he's got a level 9 Pidgeotto. Like, that is crazy, crazy level hike right there. And it knows Tackle, Mud Slap, and Gust. Not really worried about the Gust. I mean, it's going to be damage, but, like, the Mud Slap is just so annoying. Because, for one, it's super effective because it's a ground-type move. And two, it also lowers your accuracy, which makes it almost impossible to hit him. But it doesn't matter, because he's dead anyway. Get out of here. My dad's cherished bird Pokemon. Alright, and then we just got the Zephyr badge. How about that? Boom, boom. Alright, and then he gives you the TM for Mud Slap, which I'm not going to teach to anybody. I'm probably just going to sell it because that's a pretty shit move, actually. And the less Mud Slaps there are in the world, the better world it will be. So I'm just going to run down here. And then as soon as you leave, you get a phone call from probably your dad. And he says, there's an assistant in the Pokemart. Can you go talk to him? Or no, maybe it's not the Mart in this game. Maybe it's the Pokemon Center. Yeah, it's definitely the Pokemon Center. I'm pretty sure it's the Pokemon Mart, though, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But yeah, he's right down here. And he's right here. And then he's like, hey, yo, I got an egg for you. And then he says, here you go. And I get an egg. And then this is like the first real appearance of Togepi. Other than, of course, the anime. But this egg right here, I will just have to wait for it to hatch. It says it must be close to hatching already, which is kind of crazy. But I'm going to keep it in my party until it hatches. It's a Togepi. So, I'm not going to use it. But it would be much better in any other game other than this one. So I'm not going to use it. So that actually brings us into part 4 of the walkthrough here. Which I'm thinking we're probably going to go ahead and save that for a different time. Just because I've already been playing. That says an hour and 40 minutes, but that's only counting this save file, not including the other 2 save files we had to get the start, you know, of the thing. The starter Pokemon. So we've actually been playing for like 2 hours and 10 minutes. But yeah, Togepi is definitely a great Pokemon to have. It's just much better in the newer generations because it gains the fairy typing. And also Togekiss is just fantastic. But as a Togetic, it's not really that great. It's actually just like mediocre at best. But we're going to go ahead and end the stream for today. So I'm going to go ahead and get wrapped up here, but we'll probably finish another episode here. I'm going to try and take it 1 gym per day. Because I know last time I was taking it, you know, pretty kind of slow, I feel. But if I do 1 gym per day per stream, we could have this done. And there's 16 gyms in this game. But maybe I'll just do 2 gyms a day going forward, or maybe I'll just keep on. Maybe I'll just do some 5 and 6 hour streams here and there. I don't know. But for right now, I think 1 gym is probably a good place to end it here, because the next portion here does get a little bit lengthy. So I will see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching.